What if lasting longer in bed didn't require pills, sprays, or tricks, but just one simple breathing exercise? I'm Dr. Emily Carter, a urologist and pelvic surgeon, and in this video, I'll show you a surprisingly easy, science-backed method that can help you control your body, quiet your anxiety, and last longer in bed, naturally. As a urologist, I see many men struggling with premature ejaculation. That means finishing much sooner than you'd like, often within just 1 to 2 minutes of penetration. And here's the truth, you're not alone. Studies show that about 30% of men deal with this issue at some point. But it's not only about the timing. It can damage your confidence in the bedroom. It can create tension with your partner. And when you're constantly worried about finishing too fast, it's almost impossible to relax, be present, and actually enjoy intimacy. For many men, what should be an exciting, connecting moment instead becomes stressful and frustrating. So what's really going on inside the body? Premature ejaculation often comes down to an imbalance in the autonomic nervous system. That's the system that controls automatic functions like your heartbeat, breathing, and yes, even ejaculation. Here's the key. Men with premature ejaculation tend to have overactive sympathetic activity. That's the fight or flight response. This makes the body too quick to trigger the ejaculatory reflex. Stress, anxiety, and even pelvic floor dysfunction can make the problem worse. In simple terms, your body is wired to finish too fast, and the harder you worry about it, the stronger the reflex becomes. But there's good news. We can actually rewire this system. And one of the easiest tools is something you already do every day: breathing. Here's where things get interesting. Your diaphragm, the main muscle you use for breathing, and your pelvic floor muscles are actually connected. They move in sync every time you inhale and exhale. When they're working well together, they help regulate arousal and keep the ejaculatory reflex under control. But when your system is out of balance because of stress, tension, or poor muscle coordination, ejaculation can come much faster than you want. That's why diaphragmatic breathing, also called belly breathing, is so powerful. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode that calms your body down. It reduces the sympathetic overdrive that pushes you to climax too quickly. And over time, it strengthens your pelvic floor control, giving you more command over your timing in bed. In other words, by training your breath, you're also training your body to last longer naturally. Now, you might be wondering, does this actually work? Well, a recent clinical study gives us a clear answer. Researchers took 62 men who struggled with premature ejaculation and divided them into 2 groups. Both groups practiced behavioral therapy, the stop-start method, and pelvic floor training. But only one group added diaphragmatic breathing exercises to their routine. After 8 weeks, here's what they found. The control group improved from about 30 seconds to 238 seconds before ejaculation. That's already a 690% increase. The breathing group improved from 30 seconds to 302 seconds, nearly 900% improvement. That's roughly 5 minutes total, a full minute longer than the control group on average. But the benefits didn't stop there. The breathing group built stronger pelvic floor muscles. They had better endurance. And their heart rate variability improved, showing their nervous system was shifting into a healthier, more balanced state. In other words, the simple act of breathing gave them measurable, lasting improvements, without pills, sprays, or side effects. So how exactly do you practice diaphragmatic breathing? It's easier than you think. 1. Sit up tall in a chair or on the edge of your bed. Keep your back straight and shoulders relaxed. 2. Place your hands on your lower ribs or belly so you can feel the movement. 3. Inhale slowly through your nose, letting your belly expand outward as the diaphragm drops. 4. Exhale gently through your nose, allowing the belly to fall back in. 5. Keep your chest and shoulders as still as possible. The movement should come mostly from your belly. 6. Repeat this for 10 slow breaths, twice a day, morning and evening. That's it. No equipment, no cost, no side effects. Just 10-15 minutes a day to start rewiring your nervous system and giving you better control in bed. And here's the key: consistency matters. The more regularly you practice, the more naturally your body will shift into that calmer, controlled state when it really counts. Now, diaphragmatic breathing on its own is powerful. But when you combine it with other proven techniques, the results can be even more dramatic. Here's what I recommend. Pair it with the stop-start method, practicing control by slowing down right before climax. Add pelvic floor training, exercises that teach you to contract and relax those muscles at will. And stay mindful of stress management, since anxiety is one of the biggest triggers for finishing too soon. Together, these methods reinforce each other. Breathing keeps your nervous system calm. Pelvic floor training gives you physical control. Behavioral techniques build mental confidence and timing. The best part? All of this is drug-free, cost-free, and side effect-free. It's a natural, holistic way to retrain both your body and your mind to last longer in bed. So here's the bottom line. You don't need sprays, pills, or complicated routines to last longer in bed. With just a few minutes of daily diaphragmatic breathing, combined with simple exercises, you can retrain your body to respond the way you want, calm your mind so you're fully present, and restore your confidence in the bedroom. Remember, lasting longer isn't just about timing. It's about connection, intimacy, and enjoying the moment without anxiety. Take care of yourself, practice consistently, and trust the process, because you are worth it. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more science-based tips on men's health and sexual wellness.